No. What should I say?
इस पे क्यों कर रही है?
I'm shy girl. I'm shy student.
So namaste from Norway, guys. My name is Arvind and welcome back to our YouTube channel. So if you guys would have seen the previous video which I made with one of the students in University of Oslo, Sanjana. So she at the end told about one of the incidents which had happened to her, that is she was not paid as a part-time worker. And today's video will be about that. We will share her experiences and also what needs to be done under such circumstances when your employer refuses to pay you, right? So let's hear it out from our very own Sanjana Chauhan. So Sanjana, if you remember, we were sitting at the same place. We just swapped the places with the tea glasses. So at the end, you mentioned something about that you were not paid when you worked as a part-time worker, right? So can you first of all explain the incidents without disclosing the names?
Yeah. I can never forget that. It was in the month of June. No, I'm kidding. So guys, I worked in a restaurant and I was supposed to get paid. So you generally get paid the next month after like 5-6 days, but I wasn't paid. I received an email and they said that we do not have any funds, we will not be able to pay you, we will pay you in another 3 months. So this is what I got. Now my issue was that they did not tell me all of this when I was signing the contract. So they should have told me that there is a possibility that we might not be able to pay you because of coronavirus or like whatever reason, but they did not tell me anything at all. Plus, when I worked at that restaurant, I saw that the business, it was happening. Like they did have clients, to be very honest. So I did not get paid, and then I told them, okay, but like what should I do? Is there any kind of help you can provide me? Because I am here, I'm a student here, I need to pay my rent, I also need to sort of renew my visa, and I just needed money basically. So they said, oh no, it'll come in September, and they just like sort of they were beating around the bush, and I got a bit pissed, to be very honest. It was me and one of my really close friends here. Both of us, we didn't get our money. So we were literally like, where do we start? Should we call the police? Should we call NAV? NAV is basically like a social security organization here. So I messaged NAV and they said, oh, but this is just between you and your employer. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Like it was 12,000 krona, which it's a decent amount for a student.
And guys, I would like to intervene. She is a law student, so she knows a bit of laws.
Yeah.
So she being a law student, even she got a bit scummed. So if you are an engineering student, you will be even scummed more.
Yeah. And I think it has happened with a lot of my friends, and most of them do not take a step because they don't know what to do or where to go. And students get exploited. Some of them, of course, they will exploit you that, oh, they're new here, they don't know the rights, and don't give them any money and stuff like that. But make sure that it does not happen to you. So then there is a website called Free Rättshjälp, which means free law or free legal help. You can book an appointment with them. You will get a free advocate and they will advise you, they will help you out. You might have to fill some form, you might have to pay for that form, but then you get that money back, so that is not a problem.
A question for you. So is this are these forms in Norwegian or in English as well?
I think they're all in Norwegian, yeah.
So what needs to be done?
Google Translate. Use Google Translate, or to be very honest, I think if you are here in Norway, send me a message. I will be more than willing to help you guys. Google Translate, you can just use Google Translate, or if you get a good lawyer, he'll definitely help you out. So in my case, I actually spoke to Free Rättshjälp, free legal help. They appointed me a lawyer and they told me that, listen, it's going to take a lot of time, so let us tell you that. So then I was a bit impatient, so I spoke to one of my friends who's a lawyer here, and he helped me out. And another thing is that you can get in touch with the Arbeidstilsynet, which is like work organization over here. They will also help you out. So if you open their website, which we will link here, they will tell you what your rights are. So now let me tell you what exactly happens when your employer does not pay you. So there are two reasons. First is that he doesn't want to pay you. Second thing is that he cannot pay you, which means that he's bankrupt. So when he goes bankrupt, he has to file for bankruptcy. He has to tell the government that I do not have any money. I do not have any money. I cannot pay my employees, so please help me. Then he will get help from the government. If he is not willing to pay you, then that's another case altogether. And if your employer does not file for bankruptcy, that can be a criminal offense in Norway. We were putting a lot of pressure on them that either you pay us the money or you tell us when we will get the money. Like, you need to follow the procedure. And they were like, no, don't go to the lawyer, don't go to Arbeidstilsynet. And they got a bit scared because they did not know that we knew all these things here. So then we put pressure on them, and they finally filed in for bankruptcy. So they told the government that, okay, we do not have any money left with us, we cannot pay our employees. So then that took a lot of time. This whole thing is a very long procedure, you guys, because it takes like 30 days for you give them 30 days to reply, then 30 days the police will do an inquiry. So like it takes a long process. So I was working in June 2021, and I got my money literally, I think, 2 days back, and it's Feb 2022. So 7-8 months approximately. But if this happens with you, do not give up. Know your rights, and just get free help. There is a lot of information available online. So guys, if this happens with you, know your rights. Check on Google, and if you have any more questions regarding this, just leave it on the comment section below. But also know that if this happened with you 5 years ago, you might not be able to file a suit or whatever, because this has a limitation period as well. I'm not really sure. Maybe I think it's like within 12 months you have to do it. But yeah, if you know someone who's going through this, just hit me up, and I'll be able to answer all your questions.
So all of this information was very new to me as well, because such an incident has never happened with me. But then finally, who gave you the money? Have you been given the money?
Well, actually, I got the money from NAV, which is by the end of it the government. So because the company was not able to, the company was not able to pay, so I got the money from NAV after a lot of signing of a lot of documents and a lot of forms. Yeah.
So guys, hopefully you will find this video very useful. And my tip for you is, even if you are an international student here, I believe you are still covered by a lot of rights in Norway, right? So don't be afraid. Try to figure it out your own. And if you have any questions, then please comment below. If you would like us to make any videos on any other topics, then also you can comment below. And please do like, subscribe, and share this video if you find it useful. So thank you, Sanjana, for such a wonderful insights, and hopefully you will give us treat with those with that money that you got.
That money, yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you. Okay, namaste from Norway.